you getting another stimulus check? There are rumors swirling around that there's another package coming as a result of the variant. In this video, I talk about what's going on with Omicron, what we can expect, and who will be getting more money in 2022. But first, here's a little bit about me.
Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. Here's a little bit about me. My household consists of myself, my husband, and my toddler. My mom also lives with us, but she's not included in our finances. We live in a high cost of living city in the Northeast. My husband and I both went to graduate school, but fortunately, we no longer have student loan debt. I work in banking and he works in aviation. I take care of the family's finances, and I love my role as the self-appointed CFO. I love to talk about all things money, whether it's investing, saving, or making money. I look forward to sharing a wealth building journey with you. I look forward to getting to know you, and I hope you enjoyed this video.
Here's what we know. This new variant is not as virulent, but it is significantly more contagious, which leads to the possibility of an equivalent, if not a more serious strain on our healthcare systems. Even with shortened quarantine recommendations from the CDC from 10 days to 5 days, more infections leads to more people quarantining, and that means fewer people at work. During the holiday season alone, we've had 15,000 canceled flights since Christmas, and more teachers are calling out sick than ever. Fewer teachers in school translates to fewer kids in school, or more kids doing remote learning. And as long as kids are at home, that means parents have to be at home. In my case, if my daycare had to close for 5 days, I'd keep my son home, but I have my mom who would be able to watch him. Without her, we'd just take turn using our paid time off and we would not suffer any loss in income. However, not everybody has a trusted retired relative to watch their kids. Not everyone can afford a babysitter, and certainly not everyone has paid time off. That leads to an unexpected loss of much needed income for those who are typically in lower paid jobs with few benefits. And while the unemployment rate is the lowest that it's been since the pandemic, the spike in cases has led to many rumors. But the reality is no. I hate to disappoint, but we're not very likely to see a fourth round of stimulus payments. If you are enjoying this video so far, don't forget to hit the like button so the algorithm knows that it's good. And of course, subscribe for more content. If you think any of the information that I provide here might be helpful to somebody else, be sure to share it with them. 2022 is a midterm election year, and people in both parties are going to be very reluctant to show support for additional government spending. Democrats will oppose it unless they are in a really safe district. They need to appeal to non-committed voters, and approving more stimulus is not going to do that. As far as Republicans, they're going to oppose it no matter how safe their seats are. They're not going to want to do anything to show support for the president of the opposing party. Even if their seats are safe, they could still be primaried. Now what? Does that mean no one is getting money? Not necessarily. There are select groups of people who might be receiving some cash in 2022. First, parents who had children in 2021. Since your eligibility for a stimulus was based on your 2020 tax return, this new addition to the family was not yet dependent on those taxes. However, if your new bundle of joy was born by December 31st, you will be able to claim him or her on your 2021 taxes and be eligible for a rebate. You'll see that money in your tax return. Number 2, recently another round was mentioned, but only people in a very specific industry, the food industry. Those people kept America fed during the most challenging pandemic that we've experienced in modern times. So the reasoning is that it's only fair that we reward them. I'm talking about meatpacking plant employees, agricultural workers, people in the food service industry, and grocery store employees. Some states have their own packages. I'm talking California, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, New York, and Tennessee. However, the form that it comes in as well as the eligibility varies. For some states, it was nearly universal. For other states, it was occupation specific, like teachers or first responders. Others only gave money to students. And some other states provided a stimulus in the form of expanded SNAP benefits, SNAP being food stamps. That's good for those residents, but not necessarily for people from other states. Because now that the federal government sees that some states are able and willing to give stimulus on their own, they're just going to leave it up to them. Politics at the state level is a much more civil affair. But unless you fall under one of those very specific groups that I already mentioned, or unless the level of economic uncertainty that we saw in the spring of 2020 returns, I will say don't plan on it. Let me know in the comment section below if you've heard anything different or if you live in one of those states that had expanded benefits. I look forward to hearing from you. I would like to continue sharing my thoughts on all things money with you. So I would appreciate it if you could help out the channel by liking this video and sharing it with anyone you think might benefit from it. If you want to see more content, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can know when new videos come out. I'll see you in the next one.